Hi guys, in the previous lecture we have learned the page structure and the attributes. I have tell you how we can define our page structure. So here I have already created the page structure. This is the body and this is the head. Here I have give the title Fahad Ishfaq because we need the page structure in every lecture. We need the page structure in every web page, so that's why I have created the page structure already. So in this way our time can be saved. And now in this lecture I'm going to teach you the paragraph, heading, comment, how to give the paragraph in a web page, how to add a heading, how to add a comment, how to give the different format to the text, how to add the quotes. So let's start. First of all, here I'm going to give the paragraph. So for this, here is the paragraph tags. To insert a paragraph we have to write this paragraph tag. First of all, write the angle brackets, then P, and then we have to write its closing tag. We have to write angle brackets, then forward slash, and then P. So in this way we can give the paragraph tags, paragraph element, and now in between these two tags we have to place our paragraph. So here I'm going to copy a paragraph from the Wikipedia. I'm going to copy this text. Here it is, and now here is the paragraph. And now here I have already opened this file in the browser. Here you can see that here is the file 5.html. so I have already opened it, so our time can be saved. So here you see that the paragraph is inserted. So now I'm gonna increase its lines. Here, paste it. So now this is a big paragraph and it have so many lines, but here you see that this paragraph when it render in the browser, so it have only 5 lines, but in the editor it have more than 10 lines. So what is happening here? I want to tell you something, that when the browser start executing this paragraph, so browser does not count the new lines that is given in the editor, that is here, that is here is the another new line that is here. So these new lines are not counted by the browser. Browser add the new line whenever it needs. Here you see that the screen is full, so that's why it add the new lines. If we want to add the new line at any space, so how we can add? Let's say we want to add a new line at this space, that is on, after the on. And now here I'm gonna check where is the on. Here we want to add the new line here or anywhere. Here I'm gonna add it after the less. So we have to write the tag to add a new line. Here we have to write br, and it have just its opening tag, it have not the closing tag. So here you see that the new line is added. So if you want to write here forward slash, then it will be okay, both things are fine. So in this way you have to add the new lines as many as you want. Here if you want to add another new line, so in this way you can add it. Here it is another. And the next thing is horizontal rule. You are also able to add a border inside the text, or anywhere you can add just like a simple line. So we can, in the programming language we call it horizontal rule. And here I'm gonna add the horizontal rule. For this we have to write the horizontal rule tag. Here is the HR. If you write the forward slash, then it will be okay, it is not necessary. So here you see that a horizontal rule is added, a line is added. So the next thing is how to add the headings. You have already know many websites are using heading like this. This is a heading, this is a heading. So now I'm gonna tell you about the headings. Here is, after this, here I'm gonna add a heading. First of all, we need to know something about the heading. The heading have the separate tags for the specific font size and the font weight. So first of all, I'm going to apply a heading tag who have the biggest size. So here is H1. So if we write here Udemy, so now here let's see what happens. Here you see that a heading is added, but if you want less size, less font weight, here is H2. It starts from H1 and goes to H6. H6 is the last. This is my CCleaner. So let's execute it. Here is the H2, and in this way you can write all of these. Here is the H3. I'm going to write all of these. H4, and here is the H5, and here is the last one, H6. Here is the H6, and here is the H5. Here is the H4, and here is the H3. So here all of these headings are present. So in this way you can insert the heading. And my next thing is that I want to teach you is the comment. So what is the comment? The comment is just used to describe the code. It is just used to add the detail of the code, and the comment is only added by the programmer. It is only visible to the programmer. It is not shown on the web page. Like, we don't want to show the extra things on the web page. Anybody don't want to show the detail of the code or the text on the website, because everybody want to show the necessary things on the web page. So here I'm going to write the detail of this code. Here I'm going to write this is a little paragraph. You can write any detail. You can write the author and the created date of the paragraph or anything. So now let's execute it. So here you see that this detail of the code is shown on the screen. So to save from this condition, what we need to do, we have to put this text in the comment tags. Here are the comment tag. This is a starting tag. We have to write angle bracket, exclamation sign, then two minuses, and then at the end of the comment here is two minuses and then the angle brackets. So in this way, in between these two tags you have to put the comment. And now let's execute it. So here you see that this comment is not shown on the screen, so now it is visible to the programmer, by the programmer and edited by the programmer. So the next thing is formatting. We are able to give the different format to the text. Here I'm gonna show you what is the formatting here. First of all, here I'm gonna write any text. Let's make a website. And now here, first of all, if we want to bold this text, so what we need to do, we have to put the bold tags. So the text is become bold. Here you see that this text is bold. Here I'm gonna make this headings in the comment, then you can see this clearly. Here is this. Here you see that this text is a bold, otherwise it look like this. And if we want to make this text italic, here is the italic. So now here is the italic. So here I'm gonna zoom the screen. So here you see that this text is italic, tilde. And here if we want to show an important text, so we have to put the strong around this text. Here it is. It's just like a bold. And if we want to show a deleted text or removed text, so we have to write del. You can put these tags as many as you want. You can use these tags as many as you need in a website. And now here is the deleted text. And the next thing is emphasize. It is also used to show an important text. Here is emphasized. and here is, it is just like italic. And now if we want to insert a text, we want to show that this text is inserted. So here is the text, it have the underline, and if we want to highlight the text, so we have to write mark. Here is the mark. So now text is highlighted, and here if we want to make the text small, so we have to write small. Here is the small text, it have the less size as compared to this text. And now here I'm gonna put some other text before and after it, so you can understand it clearly. Here it is, here is a space, and now let's execute it. So here you see that this text is big, that is after and before it, but the middle text is small. And the next thing is subscript. So what is the subscript? So when we put the subscript, so what happened? Now the text is shown in the baseline of the line, or as compared to the other text. Here you see that this text is now in the base, and if we write superscript, we have to write sup, S-U-P, and now the text is shown on the top. Here you see that it is on the top. So in this way you can give different format to the text. And the next thing is code, how to insert a code in the text. Here I'm gonna remove this. Here I'm gonna copy a line from the above paragraph, and if we want to show any code in the web page, then how to do this? Here what we need to do, we have to write Q tag before and after it. Here is the Q tag. So now here you see that this text have the inverted commas before and after it, so in this way you can show the code. But here another thing, that is block quote. If we want to show a complete paragraph that is quoted from another website, so how to show that? The block quote is just used to show the text or a section of a content from another website, that is copied from another website. Here I'm gonna increase these lines. Here is these lines. So now here I'm gonna put block quote. So now assume that this text is copied from another website. Here is block quote. So now here you see that this text is shown as a block quote, and we can identify the block quote because it have the space on its left side, and on its top it is the space. And now you can also give the site reference. Here you have to write attribute site, and you can give the link of the site from which site you have copied this block code. So here paste it. So in this way you can give that link. So this is the block code and all the things. And here I want to tell you about another thing, that is the abbreviation. Abbreviation is used in almost every website. What is the abbreviation? We have put a very long word in a small code, and then we have put its abbreviation. When we take the mouse over it, its abbreviation is shown to us. Here I'm gonna show you. First let's see. Here we have put HTML. So now let's execute it. So now when any person visit our website, so he read this paragraph and he did not know the meaning of the HTML. So how we can know the meaning of the HTML? By using the abbreviation. Here what we need to do, we have to write ABBR, that is the tag of the abbreviation. And now here we have to put the title in the starting tag. Here is title and then equal, and here I'm gonna put it in the next line, and in the title we have to write its meaning, complete letter, what it stands for. Here is hypertext markup language, it is the abbreviation. Now save it, render it, and now anybody takes the mouse over it, so its abbreviation is shown to us. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any problems, so kindly add the discussion on Udemy in my course. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching this video.